up, backyard bassing fans? All right, today we're gonna go over swim jigs. Not gonna go real in depth. I'm just gonna go over my top 2 swim jigs that I have currently right now that I just cannot go a year without fishing. So first up is gonna be the 6th Sense swim jig. I started throwing this last year pretty early and absolutely love these things. I will show you right here, and you can see I throw it on the Rage Menace as a trailer. That's almost a go-to for me on swim jigs. I love them. So number one, what sets us apart from a lot of other ones is actually having that screw lock right there. Guys, if you guys fish a lot of swim jigs, you'll know you get your trailers ripped off pretty frequently. So that's one thing that I really like about these swim jigs. The second thing is these hooks. These hooks are strong. I mean, they're extra stout. They're really good hooks. I've never had any of them break. I fished a couple other cheaper swim jigs, stuff like that. I won't say any product names, but a lot of times you'll get them and they'll be a light wire hook. If you're fishing a swim jig, you don't need a light wire hook. Usually I'm throwing a 1/2 ounce, probably 99% of the time. Every once in a while I'll go down, you know, like a 3/8 or something like that, but most of the time it's going to be a 1/2 ounce. So you want a pretty good stout hook to, you know, pair up with that. The other thing on these 6th Sense ones is their brush guards are pretty good. And you can see, I didn't trim these down or nothing. I don't trim these down, they come like this, and they're almost perfect right out of the box. I don't have any problems with them. They're not too stout. They flex really good, so I have no issues there. Other than that, I mean, that's probably my favorite color to throw, and I actually think that's called the, I can't think of the name of it. I'll link it down in the description though, just to give you guys a heads up. It's just a white and chartreuse with a little bit of a blue tint to it. I think it's called Pearl Blue, but don't quote me on that. I'll put it down in there, let you know. The other thing that I really like about these is, if you can tell, it's got the short skirt that's real bulky in the center, and then it's got the longer strands on the outside too. I actually prefer that. I think it's more of a deal that, you know, for me, that I'm looking at, that I really like that. But I think when it's moving in the water and that pulses, I think you get them longer strands that go out with your trailer. It makes it look a little bit bigger. I think that's what attracts a little bit better bites most of the time. So done with that one. The second one, this is another 6th Sense. Just want to show you guys the color on this and kind of another way I rig these up. So that's the second one there. You can see that's more of the bluegill pattern. I throw that on that Exo Swim. Works really well. I have no problems with that. Like I said, same exact thing. Like I said, one of my favorites. Now, my buddy Sean Murphy from up at New York, he's actually one of my subscribers. Real good guy. I talk to him a lot. He was asking me about throwing swim jigs and this and that, and asked if he could send me some to try out. Now, I have never thrown these, but I can tell you right now, this is going to be my second favorite all time. These are the Gambler swim jigs, and you can see right here, and I'll show you compared to the 6th Sense one. Look how much puffier that skirt is. I mean, it puffs way out there and stays out there. Guys, I'm telling you, this skirt is phenomenal. It's a stiffer skirt. It stays puffed out. When it's coming through the water, it comes through nice and clean. I know a lot of times if you reel a little bit too fast, when your skirt's coming through the water, that's what it looks like. You know, you got to sit there and you got to work that and get that skirt to flare up. Now, back before they had all these good trailers, you constantly had to do that. You were constantly reeling, just kind of twitching your line to get that skirt to pulse. With these, any little movement at all and that skirt is just pulsing out there. I mean, like I said, it already stands out to begin with. But the other thing that I really like about that skirt doing that is it leaves your trailer alone. This is one of the Yum swim baits here. I really like this paired up on here. But when that's swimming, and what I mean by that skirt getting messed up in your bait and stuff like that, you'll notice on these, they lie down against that bait so much, or let's try it on this one here, but they lie down against that bait so much that back here, it's actually interfering with your tail. So it's kind of constantly going in and out of it and everything else, kind of messes with it a little bit. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but it's just something I notice moving through the water, especially when I'm fishing clearer water. You know, I constantly look at that because I know if I can see it coming towards the boat 10 feet from me, I know the fish are going to see it too. But with this one, I mean, that skirt, you can see right here, it just stays clear of it. It doesn't bother it at all, nothing. It's got a really good weed guard on it. It's about the same as the 6th Sense one. It's got a really good stout hook on it. It's not a light wire. The heads are really good. This is just a plain head here. You can see just a lead colored head. I'm sure they got the painted ones too, but I can tell you guys, I will be putting an order in for these. These are phenomenal. So definitely go check these out. Like I said, they're Gambler swim jigs, and I'll link them down in the description for you guys to find them. But yeah, thank you, Sean Murphy, for sending me those. Those are unbelievable. I love these things. So as always, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you're liking the content, please make sure you share it on Facebook, Instagram, anything you can. I really want to get this channel growing. But if you guys have any suggestions or anything, please leave them down in the comments, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. I'm pretty quick to answer. And we'll see you guys again next time.